We're live and we're eating.
We are live.
And look what Kelly's just ordered. Loaded fries.
Loaded fries. So mine is with cheese, bacon, spring onion, and crispy onions. And
What's
yours is with just spring onion, crispy onions, and cheese.
Minnie, how are you?
So there we go. So we got some fries. Do you know what? I'm really hungry. Hey, Minnie.
You okay, Minnie? So we're eating as we like to do now on our lives. These are really good. Try these.
These are the same as mine, but mine's got bacon.
Oh, okay.
The exact same.
Do you know what? The onions, the crispy onions really make it. So how has everybody been?
Yeah, what's everyone been up to? How's everyone been?
So Minnie said our food looks good.
Thank you.
There you go. Now, loaded fries, I don't know why. They're really good in the United States.
Yeah. Do you know what? I like the chili cheese fries. I love them. They did do with chili. We could have had beef chili if we wanted to. Well, Mark can't eat meat, but I could have had beef chili, but I just thought, you know what? I'm just gonna go with the normal.
Hi, Coco.
Hey, Coco. I'm just gonna go with the bacon and the cheese.
That's really good.
And I really love spring onion.
Now, won't be complete without the Starbucks.
Obviously.
Do you know, I've never had that combo before, chips and spring onion. It's really nice. How's the bacon?
Do you know what? There's not that much on it, but I don't mind. I can't really taste it.
It's a tiny sprinkle, so it's not. Do you know what? I was expecting it to be absolutely lathered in cheese, but it's not. It's almost like a little sprinkling.
Just a little sprinkling. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's probably for people that don't like loads of toppings on their fries.
Well, also I don't think it's for that. I think it's more the case of it's a cost cutting thing.
You think?
But the good grains of salt in there. I'm liking this. It's really good.
I got us burgers as well, but we're not going to eat that online.
Unless you want us to eat burgers. Do you want us to eat burgers? Because if you want me to eat burgers, I will have burgers.
Mark will inhale the burgers.
Me said I came back from the park about 10 minutes ago and ate lunch, and the weather is amazing. Oh, fantastic! So, what did you get up to in the park? Were you just chilling, or did you?
You're so lucky, Minnie, that the weather is amazing. You're so lucky.
The weather has really been really bad here. So it rained all weekend. It rained yesterday, and it's rained not all day today. It's a bit better today, although we are forecast better weather tomorrow here in the UK.
Do you know what? I don't mind. I love the seasons. If I lived in a hot country, I would really miss the seasons. So I love the seasons. What I really don't like is rain, like constant rain. I don't mind like if there's a sprinkling of rain or it rains and then it brightens up and things like that. And I can even deal with the cold. I will always prefer it to be hot, obviously. But what I really hate is the rain, just that constant rain.
So when let me put these down for a second, otherwise I will just inhale these.
Yeah.
When we went to Florida, what was interesting, I was chatting to some of the shopkeepers there, and one of them said that to me. He's like, "Oh, where are you from?" And I said, "I was from London." He goes, "Oh, I lived in London." They said apparently they lived in London, blah blah blah. And we just get talking, but they all said the same thing. They said they really miss the seasons in the UK.
Yeah.
Because I think in Florida you pretty much got two seasons, which is spring and summer. There's not much else to it. I don't think the winter's that.
They have fall and things like that. It's just that, you know, it's just a slight weather change. But for the Floridians, they will notice the weather change. For us, it would just get that little bit colder, I guess. It wouldn't really be cold for us until we acclimatise.
That's true, actually, because I think when we went, it got down to about 17 degrees Celsius. So that's I don't know what that's about. Fahrenheit, I'd have to work it out.
Yeah.
But that's relatively low. I was in shorts and t-shirt. All the Floridians were in puffer jacket, trousers. Some of them had gloves on.
Yeah.
And they go, "Aren't you cold?" I said, "No,
we're from
London.
You don't know what cold is.
This is quite pleasant here."
Well, actually, Minnie will know what cold is.
Yeah, Minnie
will know what cold is.
Coming from Canada, Minnie said, "I just chilled on a beach and had lunch and enjoyed the fresh air, and it was nice because it was raining yesterday, and I originally planned to go yesterday but went today." Oh, fantastic. Well, I'm really glad you had a really good time.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm very much on the edge here. I'm just
sit back.
I was going to say,
we can talk. If you want to, you can
move it around a little bit.
Around that way.
There we go.
There we go.
Otherwise, I'm kind of.
Yeah. Do you want to pass me the mayo though?
Oh yeah, mayonnaise. Kelly will not have anything without mayonnaise. So, I'm glad you had a really good time.
It must be so nice though, just to live near somewhere that you could just walk to, and all of that type of stuff. Because if we lived, I mean, where would you?
That's the mayo, by the way.
That's the mayo. I mean, I've been to a couple of beaches and stuff like that, and
I might have a little bit.
Oh, you're gonna have a little bit too. And the thing about with some British beaches, and that's not all of the British beaches, you get quite stony ones. And I don't enjoy that, but I do enjoy being by the beach. I just don't enjoy the stoniness of it.
Minnie, I don't know if you get pebble beaches in Canada, but there was a Brazilian lady at work that said that to me, and she said from Brazil there's no such thing as pebble beaches. So she couldn't comprehend when she went to someone like Brighton that you've just got a whole beach, just nothing but pebbles. And shit and stones. It doesn't matter how cool you look, you always look like a complete idiot walking over barefoot over
over stones. Yeah.
Over stones. I mean, he said, yeah, when I checked the weather before going out to the park, it was 18 degrees, which was amazing. But tomorrow, according to the weather, it's going to be 22 degrees. So that's good. It's supposed to be 21 here in the UK, so I'm hoping that's during the day.
Yeah.
But if yours at night 22.
But is it going to be sunny, is the question.
Well, kind of intermittent cloud, a little bit of sun.
Yeah.
But I'm interested, do you have stony pebble beaches?
Yeah, do you? I mean, like we have quite a few.
Yeah.
But I don't really enjoy them.
Brighton's the famous one.
Yeah, Brighton's the most well-known one.
That's all stone and pebble beaches. But like I was saying, Minnie said, sorry, a high of 22. So not at night, a high of 22.
Right. Okay.
That's nice. So do you know what? That's pleasant.
21 is nice. If we could get 21, that would be nice here.
Well, certainly better than the 16 it's been for the last couple of days. We have a few beaches like that, but not many. Yeah.
Yeah.
So not to everybody's cup of tea. So what, apart from doing the beach, what else have you been up to this week? Anything exciting? So as you may have seen, we uploaded a couple of videos.
No, we only uploaded one.
I thought we did two.
One. We've done one so far.
Do you know what? Where I get confused is the fact we shoot them all in ages ago, and then by the time we get to edit it, I can't remember what ones we've uploaded.
Yeah, the one that I uploaded was Mina Lima. So far, I've uploaded Mina Lima and Inamo.
Okay.
So we've got another couple to upload. I mean, we could tell you. What one did I do? Oh, we did Toby Carvery Breakfast.
Oh yeah, that hasn't gone up yet.
Yeah, so you saw us do the Toby Carvery, which was like the roast with the beef and the pork, the gammon. Now you're going to see us have the unlimited breakfast, but you love the breakfast, don't you?
So that same place does unlimited breakfast. So we will show that. We went there. I cleaned it out to the hilt as best as I can. So we will show that experience. So Minnie said, I might go to the park for lunch again tomorrow, but I might film it too. Oh, we'd love to be able to see it. Please show us that. We'd love to be able to see Canada.
Yeah.
That would be really nice, actually, if you can film that.
That'd be great. I mean, we go out and it's getting tougher to do things in the week because you're so busy.
Oh, yeah.
So Mark's really busy, so it's getting tougher. So we now sort of try to, we do the lives, as you know. So we do the live Tuesday and Friday, and then we try to sort of do things at the weekend. Yeah. And then we try to film several, to sort of like inform you guys of what we're doing, to keep you entertained, to keep us entertained, and, sort of do that sort of thing. But we love sort of going out on the weekends and stuff. We love going out whenever we get a chance, to be honest.
So Minnie did a smiley face and a shocked face. Be brave. Be brave.
Be brave.
You don't have to share it with us if you don't want to, but we'd love to be able to see your video. No, I'm caning all those chips.
I got to say, though, these chips are really, really delicious.
Nice bits of salt, flakes of salt.
Good flakes of salt, but also soft and fluffy.
Yeah, they are really
They're
good.
very soft and fluffy. And I put a bit of chili flakes on mine to give it that little bit of spice. Nothing too hot.
We'll have to do a proper review on it, actually. This is just a little...
this is just a little thing, because I thought to myself, do you know what? Let me just order us some food. And all we had today was toast.
Yeah.
We didn't have time to sort of like do things. Well, I've got time, but I was doing some research and things like that. So I didn't have time per se. And then you did a bike ride and all of that type of stuff. And then I thought, you know what, rather than me sort of like, cooking or whatever, let's just order us some food. And I saw this burger place, and we've never tried their burgers before. And I just thought, do you know what, let me just try it off the cuff. And they had a little deal. If you ordered over £25, you get 50% off. So
That's
we
really
got like
good.
£50 worth of food for £25, and I thought, you can't go wrong, really.
And it's very easy to order 50 quid worth of food here. Very, very easy. 2 mains, 2 starters, you're done.
I did because the burger place is like proper burgers, like made from scratch and things like that, and you can get the steak burgers and normal burgers and things like that. I got the loaded fries, so they charge you for each thing that you load onto the fries. I bought us large fries, and it's quite a nice size, I think, for the large fries.
Show how much you got left. So you've had about a quarter.
That's just Mark all over.
That's me all over, I'm afraid. But that's how good it was. I've completely caned off all my fries. So I'm going to enjoy my coffee.
I'm just going to just nibble as I go along.
So did you upload the Milanina?
Mina Lima.
Lima. So I don't know if anybody's had a chance to have a look at that, but there's a shop in central London called Mina Lima. And you knew about it before.
They're graphic designers for the Harry Potter before and after, I think.
And it's funny, when you go into the shop, as you go in there, they've got actual videos of the graphic designers themselves talking about the product. All of it's been authorized, approved, that's a better word, approved by J.K. Rowling. So you can actually go through there and have a look at all the different designs they've got there. That wallpaper... Oh yeah,
the tapestry.
Minnie said she saw it and thought it was so cool. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed
it. Really was cool. Thank you. Yeah.
If you do come to London one day, and we hope you do, we will definitely give you the details of that shop.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we can meet you there.
We'll take you if you want to. Do you know what I mean? But again, that's obviously up to you. But the shop itself is amazing. It's got like like the wanted posters all over the floor, down the side. They have a gallery downstairs. So the first bit that you see is the gallery that we show you. And they also do, like, you'll hear the lady talking, but her speech was a bit covered because of the mask. So you don't quite hear everything that she says. But they had these premium drawings that they did. And some of them were gilded and signed, and those were the premium. So those were the like 300 or whatever. But if you just wanted the print itself, it was 100 and something. They were all different prices. Yeah. But the ones with the gilding and the sign, some of them were amazing. I mean, don't get me wrong, they were amazing without the gilding, but the gilding, the gold gilding really enhanced some of those drawings. I really liked it.
And then also as well, in the batches, there's only limited numbers. Yeah. And they write on each one of the print what one it is. So say, I don't know, they say there's 1,000. They'll say 200 of 1,000. So when they get to the end, that's it, all gone.
They don't do any more.
No, exactly. So I think we were thinking of going back there and actually perhaps doing some purchasing. So we might actually buy.
We might actually buy one. I would like the one with the gilding and the thing. So
yeah, so you might go back for that one. That one is expensive though.
Yeah, there's a few of them. But yeah, I mean, I adored it. I thought to own a piece like that would be amazing.
But it's one of those shops, actually, when we were in the Milalima shop, there's a lot of tourists come in and go, I just didn't know this existed. I just saw it walking past. So it's one of those shops that's easy to miss, but it is a really, really good shop. It's a really good find by Kelly.
It's on Wardour Street. If anybody's ever in London, it's on Wardour Street, which connects Leicester Square, sort of, or Chinatown sort of, and Oxford Street. So it's just a long road. So it connects Leicester Square and Oxford Street, and along that road is when you'll find Middle Lima. It's closer to the Oxford Street side rather than the Trafalgar Square, rather than the Leicester Square side.
Well, funny enough, yeah, and also funny enough, if you can't make it there, which I know a lot of people can't, you can actually order all the stuff online.
Yes.
Everything in Middle Lima is actually online. So if you type in Middle Lima in your search,
I've actually put it in the description.
Oh, okay.
On the video. So if you do happen to watch the video, I've actually put the link in the description.
Oh, Mark, hello. Good evening.
Hey, Mark.
How are you doing? You good? Oh, Minnie said the chocolate frog cards you've got were so cool.
They really, really were. I looked at them and I thought, I love these cards. I absolutely, as soon as I saw them, I thought I have to get two. One that I could send out to someone and one that I could keep myself. But yeah, I really liked them. I liked a few of the cards, but the chocolate frog one was the best, I thought.
Well, funny enough, actually, when we were going through the stuff, we're thinking, oh yeah, we could do this. Look, this back wall here on that wallpaper. I mean, it's expensive. It's
the tapestry, yeah.
Yeah, 90 quid a roll, £89 a roll.
Yeah.
I think for a roll, you'll probably get about I don't know, I didn't measure it, but you're not going to get much.
No.
So to do a room, it's going to cost you hundreds, but it would look good. It would look good.
But you'd have to have a big room.
Yeah.
Because it's such a dark colour.
Yeah, it's a very dark colour. Oh, do you know, I was going to say that as well. It is a very, very dark colour. Mark said, been for a steroid in my knee. It started to ache, so I now should be okay tomorrow. Wow. Do you know what, Mark? Actually, I've got one of my very good friends actually has regular steroid injections in her knees. So I hope it's all okay.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Yeah. I hope it's
Do you
not.
have to get it done regularly? Oh.
I hope it's not a long-standing injury, but she has hers done quite regularly.
Yeah.
Injection in the knee. So, but she said it's for her. It's the day after she has it done. So she has it done on the Monday. It'll be the Wednesday, and it really her knees just fantastic then because it really kicks in.
How long does it last though before you have to?
I think you're only supposed to have them every 6 months if you have them regularly.
Right, okay.
It's not a common thing as well because of the thing itself, but it really depends on your situation. I'm not a doctor, so I
have a phobia about needles. So
yeah, this is right in your knee.
Yeah.
So it's I hope it's all better,
yeah,
Mark.
I hope you're good and stuff. I hope you're just relaxing and resting up a bit.
It's nice to see you on.
Yeah.
Oh, blah 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 blah. It's nice to see you on. It is really nice to see that you're on here. Have no cartilage in the left knee. Every 4 to 6 months. That makes sense. You got a bit of a
I think that's your friend doesn't have cartilage.
No, yeah, my friend's exactly the same. The cartilage went years ago.
Can they do an operation to put cartilage back in?
Apparently you can, but it's incredibly expensive. Paul Gascoigne had that done. Gaza, the footballer, had that done. He did a tackle and he damaged the cartilage in his knee. So I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they did an operation to replace the cartilage. But it's not always successful.
Wow.
And it's quite complicated to do. Yeah, so I can imagine that's quite painful because you've got bone grinding on bone. So that can be quite painful. So I'm sorry to hear that, Mark. I hope it gets better. Yeah, Mark said tomorrow I'll be doing cartwheels. I don't know if it's the same for you, but she always used to tell me it's always the day after the injection.
Oh.
So the second day after the injection, if that makes sense. So yeah, I hope that's all good.
So what do the injections do? Is it that it enlarges it so that the bone doesn't grind on the bone? Is it that
partly pain relief? I think it is, and partly it does do some good to the knee. But you can only, if you have them too often, it can be damaging. That's why you should only have them 4 to 6 months.
Oh wow!
So you can't have them more regularly. Well, they don't like giving it to you more regularly than that for that purpose. Not that I'm an expert on it, but I just know from my friends. My friend has them regularly done. So yeah, it's the same thing as well. But yeah, hers is quite bad. They have to sort of siphon out the fluid that builds up on the knee. Or like 2 years ago, I had that. Oh, Minnie said, so I said, like 2 years ago, I had a scare that I had fluid on my knee.
Oh, wow.
Oh, God, you're so young as well. That's my dad had before. They had to drain it with a needle. Luckily, it was a small scare. And we just had it swollen from a previous injury. Yeah, that's the thing. Exactly my friend. She has to have it regularly drained because the fluid can build up on the knee. and that's not good. It's not really good to have fluid in there, because you can get fragment of bone come off on the knee and stuff.
Yeah,
like that. Very, very,
it,
very tiny.
If it grinds, I suppose it would, wouldn't it? Well, on to happier things.
Yeah, exactly.
On to happier things.
But good to see you on.
Yeah.
I hope you'll be in pain relief. I look forward to seeing them cartwheels. As you go. Yeah, we were just talking about our Millalina trip. So we went to the Harry Potter store in London. That was all. And we were talking about the fantastic things they had there. Inject gel straight into the knee, where there should be cartilage. I had my hip checked. Doctor said it's not bone, it's muscle due to long COVID. Need an x-ray. Oh, wow.
Oh, my God.
I didn't realise we had with long COVID, because you thought you had long COVID, didn't you?
No, I do, like, in a sense, but for me, it's almost like it's asthmatic, but very, very slight, and it doesn't happen very often. I would say it probably happens maybe once a month or something like that, where I feel like, but it's only slight. But that's the only thing. After I had COVID, obviously, as you know, my hair fell out, but I've got a hormone imbalance now. So now I get loads and loads of spots everywhere, which creates scars. That's another, but yeah, and it's messed me up sort of a little bit womanly wise. So that's my effects of the long-term COVID. And my a relative of mine has the same thing. She suffers the exact same thing as me, pretty much.
Oh, Mark, I keep holding on my left side. It's terrible. Glad to get it sorted. Do you know what? Actually, I suppose that's the thing with COVID as well. Nobody knows the long-term effects of it, so they don't know.
And I think it's different for different people.
Yeah. Well, funny enough, there are people calling. I think people from, I'm not sure, from unions or health organisations, but they want actually sufferers of long COVID to be recognised as a disability.
Oh, really?
Yeah, apparently so, for some of the effects on there.
Wow.
So Kelly had COVID in March 2020.
Yeah, March last year.
And you got it really bad.
Really bad.
You could barely breathe.
Couldn't even get out of bed hardly.
Me, on the other hand, I was very lucky. So when I obviously contracted it, because we lived together, I just felt a little bit under the weather. It's almost like I had hadn't been sleeping properly. So I had a slight cold, but then after that I was fine. So
yeah.
I got yeah, Mark said he put a claim in then. Yeah, long COVID. But yeah, no, I really, on the serious note though, I really do hope you feel you get better soon, because that's that doesn't sound pleasant. Not nice, actually.
That's one of the more serious ones of long-term COVID that I've heard of. Because me and my cousin's wife, we suffered the same thing. Except she doesn't have the scars that I've got. But she had a breakout of spots and everything else, and hair falling out and all of that type of stuff. But she's been doing this skipping. She's been amazing at this skipping. She's going, yeah, you should take it up, Kel. And I thought, yeah, with my weight and my knees, no, I don't think so. But there'll be other things that I might do. But she's been amazing. She's been skipping and doing all her tricks and everything. Yeah. But that, with your knees and your hips and stuff, I've not heard of anything like so severe.
Well, this happens, Mark, when us just over 20 somethings starts to affect us. This does tend to happen, but no, it just sounds like you've been through the war, so I hope it gets better. Yeah, that was, what was I talking about before? I forgot.
We were talking about
melanema. Sorry, we got distracted with the melanema. Yeah. What's Kelly having for tea? What, you just missed it, but Kelly will re-show.
Right. Go on, you show yours.
No, well, it's pointless showing mine. So what happened was,
what I did was I ordered us some food, right? And I thought to myself, it's a new place that's opened up, and it's a burger place. And I thought, you know what? Let me try it. Mark can be a bit fussy, so I ordered him a veggie burger. He's already had a few bites in the kitchen, and I said, you know what? We won't eat the burgers. We'll just eat. I'll just get us loaded fries. So we'll just have loaded fries. Now this is Mark's box.
Right, that was like that. Minnie will confirm that was like that in about 5 minutes.
And this is my box. Still quite full. Now, on the loaded fries, I got spring onion, bacon, crispy onions, and cheese. And I got Mark spring onions, crispy onions, and cheese. So everything but bar the bacon.
Looks Greek. I don't think it is Greek, actually.
No, it's just a burger place, loaded fries.
Do you know what? They used to, years ago, I used to go to this local pub and they used to do cheese and chips. And literally the guy would just cook chips and he'd get a big slab of cheddar cheese and just grate tons of cheese over it. And that would just melt on top. It was so amazing. Yeah. Minnie said it was full 1 second and then to the next one.
Empty the next, exactly.
I'm just like a Hoover.
Yeah, that's all he does. Yeah. If I've got anything open, anything, at the moment I've got peanuts open, right? I'll have a little bit. Mark will go by 3 or 4 times taking, and show them the size of your hands. Right. And imagine, right, my small hands and right. So I will take some, but Mark will be like this.
Yeah, clearly when I was being creative, they just thought, this guy's gonna. Yeah. He needs something to shovel them in.
Him and his brother.
Yeah, cheesy chips. Hence the reason you'll probably notice I like my buffets. So this is the reason why, because
we always end up, or I'm researching the next buffet.
Mark said shovel.
Yeah.
Funny enough, because I've got big feet as well. I've got size 13 feet, which is not massive, but it is relatively big. That's what
for this country it is.
Yeah, for this country it is. So people just used to say, do you go barefoot on snow-capped mountains like the Yeti? Because I've got such big feet. That's why I love going to the States, because I'm easily get shoes in my size and trainers in my size. Bit more of a challenge here.
Yeah.
But yeah, those chips were amazing. They were really good.
Really nice. Oh, really nice. Yeah.
I've got to say, and they used cheddar. I could taste the cheddar in that. That was really nice. A little criticism, I put a little bit more cheese on that. Well, I put quite a lot more cheese on that, but it was good.
If I was going to put cheese on it, though, for me, I would probably put mozzarella. But then again, I do pizza fries.
Yeah, you do.
I would do pizza fries. That's what I would do.
A bottomless stomach ready for any food.
I'm telling you.
Mark said 13. That's massive. Well, how tall are you? I'm 6'2".
Yeah.
So I'm not massively tall, but
he's tall.
Believe it or not,
I'm 4'11".
So yeah.
Imagine.
So we're like that when we go. We're funny enough. Hey, Evelyn, how are you?
Hey.
What was I going to say? Yeah, no. What? Funny enough, believe it or not, I'm the shortest guy in my family. So my father's 6'4", my brother's 6'3", my cousin's 6'3". There's quite a lot of. So the height gene's quite prevalent in my family, not in yours.
No, everyone's short in my family. Yeah. The men, the women, everybody. It's just lucky that my nephews are tall.
Yeah, that's true. When I met your brother, that was so funny because I was sitting down. He walked into the front room where I was sitting down. He goes, "Oh, you must be Mark." And I stood up. He went. As I walked out. So yeah, that was quite funny.
But yeah, my nephews are tall, so they're getting taller. So I'll be like this. All the women in my family like this.
Yeah, remember that comedy twins bet when you're holding hands?
Which one?
Remember the comedy twins? You know, with
yeah. That's exactly how it is.
Yeah, that's that bit. I love that bit in the scene. He goes, "I'm your twin brother." He goes, "Obviously, when you came in, I thought I was looking into a mirror."
I love twins. I watched it not too long ago.
Yeah, it was on. I love the tagline on the film said, "Only their mothers can tell them apart."
Yeah,
I thought that was really funny. Well, there were rumours they were going to remake that, but I hope they don't because that would just be.
I think, but I loved Danny DeVito, and I thought Arnold Schwarzenegger was really good in it. Yeah, I really. It's one of my favourite films. It is one of my favourite films.
Minnie, you'll probably be far too young, but Danny DeVito used to be in a series called Taxi.
I don't know. She's watched quite a lot of stuff. Oh, have you?
Yeah, she has. Taxi. I don't know if you remember that. It was a series that he was in. Brilliant writing. Really, really funny.
I never really watched Taxi.
Oh, he was the best thing in it by a mile. I know some people said Andy Kaufman was, but he was really, really good in it. The writing was almost done for him. Just his delivery. Yeah, that was good. So yeah, twins. Only our mothers can tell us apart.
Yeah, I loved him in Twins, and I loved him in Romancing the Stone. There's been a few things.
Mark said he was in Matilda. I haven't seen.
He was.
Was he?
He played the father, and his real wife played the mother.
Oh, Minnie said, "My dad is tall, my mum is short. I'm lucky as you're tall. The tallest girl on my mum's side, and I used to be that advantage gracefully. And a stripper in Friends. Oh yeah, he was a stripper.
Yes, he was. He was.
Do you know what? I missed the link then. I thought, hey, I was like, oh yeah, that's right.
And he was like, and then he sat down on Phoebe, on Phoebe's lap.
He was a police officer, wasn't he? He dressed up as. Yeah, Officer Nasty. Was that right? See, I remember.
I can't even remember.
Officer Nasty. I'm sure he was Officer Nasty. So Minnie, you're quite tall. You've managed to get your yeah, a bit careful not to crush them. You managed to get the height gene from your dad.
Yeah. There's no height genes in my family, in my whole family.
No, it's quite funny actually. It's funny when
I'm just trying to think, is anyone tall, but no one.
And when I go to her family reunions, it's like I can't sink into the background because I'm like 2 foot, 3 foot taller than anybody else.
There's no one in my actual family who's tall.
No, exactly. I stick out quite well for more than one reason.
Yeah,
I stick out more as a sore thumb. But yeah, all good, all good. Yeah, he was in. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I did. I got lucky, and I'm still getting slightly taller. So yeah, oh yeah, of course, yeah. Growing, you don't know, model height, nice and tall.
Yeah. My nephews are tall, roughly about your age. One is roughly about your age, and the younger one is taller. The younger one is taller than when his brother was his age. So they haven't quite reached the same height yet because the younger one is still a little bit shorter. But it's a shame now that I can't just hug them like that. Now I have to hug them like that. Bless them. When they hug me, now they hug me like that. And I'm down here and then they hug me like that. Bless them.
Yeah, she as the growing goes.
Yeah, I was like, But with the older one, it happened overnight. That literally happened overnight. It was like 1 week probably within a week. So 1 week I saw him, he was normal height, and then the next week I saw him, he was tall because he had a growth spurt. So and the younger one obviously now is getting taller. I don't know who's going to be taller. There's going to be a fight there. Who's going to be the tallest?
Yeah, the awkward bend over hug. You just see, I know that's always the difficult one I always find because I'm tall. I think to myself, I don't want to patronize the person, so I don't want to bend right over and do it. But at the same time,
you know when they go, oh,
yeah, but
Auntie Kenny, they go, oh.
So I don't want to do that, but at the same time, yeah, growth spurts are shocking.
Yeah, they are so are. I was just like, what? I think he was worried because everybody, but like in your class or your year, everyone turned out tall in your year. But it was the same with my nephew's year. The girls, they're giants. They're as tall as him. And at one point, they were taller than. There's 2 girls in his class that were taller than him. And I think he was worried that he was going to be, not as tall as them. And then overnight, tall.
There you go.
Yeah.
Instant basketball team. There you go.
But it's unusual that the girls are tall.
Yeah, no, that is unusual actually, especially that height. Yeah.
Yeah, because one of the mothers is probably just a little bit taller than me. One of the mothers, and then the other mother, she is slightly taller than me, but not that much taller. But yeah, the daughters are towering over the parents these days.
Tall.
Yeah.
So what is else? Has anybody been out somewhere nice, restaurant wise? Anything to divulge? I was hoping, Mark, you would come back with another glorious seafood restaurant for us to try. I was thinking.
I know you're going away, aren't you? Or have you already been now? Because Mark was talking about going away one weekend. Okay. And I know his birthday's coming up. So I know he's going away then as well.
Funny enough, I was thinking of you the other day. I forget which, was it? It was either the BBC website or the Guardian website did a whole article on fish restaurants around the coast. And I really wanted to ask you about which restaurant you went to see if it was on the review, but I will definitely have another look at that.
I'll have a look. I don't know if you sent me the name of the restaurant. I'm just trying to think where it was now.
But there's some really good ones there, actually. I'm going on Tuesday. My birthday is Saturday.
Well, happy birthday for Saturday.
Happy birthday for Saturday. We will be doing a live on Friday. So
yeah, but he'll already be
there. You'll be there, won't you? Yes.
They're going on Tuesday, so he won't be with us on Friday.
Future happy birthday. Or belated happy birthday. But we will wish you again happy birthday. Hopefully, if you can join us on Tuesday.
The following Tuesday.
Yeah, following Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Mark, I hope you have a fantastic time.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
Enjoy the food. I'm sure you will.
Sent you it in Lanzarote.
Yeah. That's the one in Lanza. Yeah, because I saw he sent me also the meat one, but the meat looked amazing. I was just like, But you know what? It's such a shame because my appetite isn't as big as that to be able to eat something. Because, you know, like sometimes you see these tomahawk steaks, they're massive, and you just think, wow, if I could just sit there and eat that. But obviously, I can't eat that much. I can just about eat a normal size steak, if that. So it would be nice to be able to enjoy it, because like before I've got one of them turkey legs, although they weren't that nice to be fair, but I bought one of them turkey legs, but I couldn't finish one of those.
No, they're huge, aren't they? I was gonna say there's a grill actually near where I work, and they do these massive meat platters. So it's a Turkish restaurant, and I really enjoy Turkish food. It's really good. And they serve it on Turkish bread, but it's an entire big Turkish bread. So you get this massive like bed of Turkish bread, and then this whole plate of cooked meat. Turkey legs okay for curries.
Right.
But also as well, I've never had it. You didn't do it, did you? When we went to Disneyland, they do turkey legs.
Yeah, no, I did have one, but it wasn't with you. I had one when I was a lot younger.
Okay.
And when I went with my parents, but it didn't taste that nice. It wasn't, you know. It's theme park food, so it isn't going to be.
That's what he was famed for, wasn't it? The old turkey legs, Walt Disney.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, when he made the park, like that's the thing. He just wanted to have the bear food would be turkey leg and I forget what else.
Maybe hot dogs.
Maybe hot dogs, or maybe corn on the cob. So I don't know, Minnie. When you went, did you go for the turkey leg? I don't know if you managed to.
Your brother did.
Yeah, Ben did. Yeah, he did go for a big turkey leg.
But when I had it, because I think I had mine at Disney. I think he had his at Universal.
Yeah.
But when I had it at Disney, it wasn't as succulent as I would have liked it to have been. But there are some barbecue places that I've seen, and I'm just thinking, when I go there, I'm going to try that. I'm going to try this. I'm going to try that. But it would be good if your brother happens to be with us, because then at least he can help me finish certain things, because I can't finish them. So
also, Mark said we booked into a Mexican. We go to Bridlington. I'm having tequila king prawns and beef fajitas, extra spicy. So you picked your menu already.
Bridlington, that was right. That's right. I was trying to think where it was that you went. Bridlington.
Oh, I hope you have really nice weather. Actually, I really do hope you have nice weather. So if you pick, I was going to say you pick your thing. Have you picked your drinks, or are you going to wait till you see what gets there? You know,
I bet he would have picked his drinks. I'm sure.
A few tequilas, I reckon. Or are you going to go for a cocktail?
No, he's not a heavy. He's not a heavy drinker.
Do you reckon cocktail?
So he might have. I reckon, Mark, you might have one, possibly two.
Okay.
But I know he doesn't recover well. The next day.
Listen to us. We're trying to decide.
I know you don't recover well the next day.
We're trying to think out what kind of drink we would go. Evening would go Long Island iced tea.
Evening we'll go for Tom Collins or Long Island iced tea. The more liquor in it, the better. So that's what she would go for. I like something a bit more subtle. So something where the alcohol enhances the drink. So you can't eat, like with Eve, she wants to really taste the bitterness of the alcohol. Whereas with me, I've got a very sweet tooth, so I just want a drink that's going to enhance, not totally obliterate my taste buds. So things like pina colada, or I really, and you might find it strange, but I really love Dizarana and Red Bull. It gives it such like it's a really enjoyable drink.
If you like pina colada.
Yeah, I love pina colada.
So we'll be interested to see what cocktails you get, or what drink you get. You might not even go for you might go for a virgin drink.
Yeah, normally, like
I do.
I if I'm driving or anything like that, I'd go for a virgin drink. Have you had a virgin pina colada, Minnie? Because that's normally what I would go for. I don't. The frozen ones are okay, but I prefer the creamier ones with like the proper coconut.
There you go. So he said, I'm gonna have a look at the menu because he keeps changing his mind. I'm going to have a porn star martini, then tea or lime and soda. Do you know what? Actual fact, one thing I discovered. You know, I've been drinking.
I'm just trying to think. What did Evelyn order? I'm sure Evelyn ordered. Was it you ordered, Eve? Did you order a porn star at the Golden Corner?
There's just a Y. Yes, I put that in. Yes, she did.
Yes. Yeah, because I was thinking. I'm sure you showed them or taught them how to make it. So clearly, you and Mark have a lot in common.
So Minnie said no, she hasn't had one actually. I'll tell you what, Minnie, I'd learned how to make a virgin mojito, and actually the recipe was really nice. So what you do?
He has it all the time now.
Yeah, you get a lime, you cut that up. Obviously, make sure you wash it. You push that into your glass. Then you add some mint, fresh mint into there. Then you add 2 big tablespoons of icing sugar. You call it powdered sugar there.
Powdered sugar, yeah.
You add that in, and then you add in club soda. Or
I tell you, if my powdered sugar is going down,
well, it will be. And then not club soda. What do you call it? Tonic water, and then add ice to that. Mush that. You have to really mush all that in together with a plunger or something. Add that in. That's really good. That's really, really nice. Passion fruit vanilla vodka, half of passion fruit floating in a glass, then a shot of sparkling to down. Wow. You've got it all linked up.
Not my type of drink, I think, because for me that sounds strong. So I thought espresso martinis were quite nice, right? I've taken a sip of it and I thought, oh, that's really nice. I ordered one. Oh, it was just so strong. I couldn't drink it. But for me, pina colada all the way.
Yeah. So much so, Kelly even made a pina colada cake.
Yes. But that wasn't for me. I didn't even get a chance to try it.
Oh, I thought you did.
No. That was for my uncle.
God.
I made it for his birthday. So I didn't even get a chance to try it.
Oh, so the only thing, Minnie said, the only thing I've had is the classic fancy child, Shirley Temple. Any type of kid has one of those. They think they are the thing and they are too famous for you. What's a Shirley Temple? Do you know what that is?
No, I don't know what's in it.
What's it in it?
I don't know what's in the Shirley Temple.
I'm not familiar with that here. So what would
I've seen them. I've heard that they are popular here, but I just don't know what's in it.
Well, all right. Yeah. They probably are. I've never heard of it.
Yeah,
I've heard of Shirley Temple, but
you don't really drink. So,
no, that's true.
Yeah, so you wouldn't look at the cocktails menu.
No, that's true. Yeah, I'm not really a boozer, so I don't really get.
Yeah, I would read the cocktail menu, but to be fair, you don't get Shirley Temples in a lot of places, but it is quite an old-fashioned drink actually.
Okay.
But so is pina colada.
Yeah,
it's becoming popular again. Pina colada, pina colada is one of those old type. It's like Black Forest Gatto. I love Black Forest Gatto. And again, it's one of those old time sort of desserts that you don't really get on a lot of menus.
Yeah, see, I'm not a big fan of it. I used to like it as a kid, but Black Forest Gatto, not so much now. You love it. Kelly loves it, Black Forest Gatto.
It's my favourite.
We were watching Bake Off the Professionals record the other day, and one of the tasks, I don't want to ruin it for anybody, so I won't say who the winner was or anything, but they had to make a crumble. Any type of crumble.
Fruit crumble, yeah.
Fruit crumble, but your version will take on a crumble. So most of them did apple, didn't they? But a couple did something slightly different. But it was just funny how they then recreate that crumble.
Yeah.
That classic dessert. But,
crumble, yeah. I mean, for me, I love a crumble. I love a crumble. I'm not too mad on custard, but I'll have it with something like carnation milk. Oh my God, that's so good.
So Minnie said it's like soda and sweet cherry juice. And they use cane candy, top cherries, like fancy umbrellas for kids. And I think they use ginger ale or Sprite.
Oh no, that's not our version. No, I've not heard of that one. But that sounds amazing.
That does sound good actually. Do you know what? I might give that a go.
That sounds really, really good. You have to email me the ingredients. I'll have a look up and see, because that sounds amazing.
Soda and cherry juice, and you can use basically Sprite. That would be nice actually. Cherry juice.
I would use Sprite, yeah.
And then
and cherry juice is not that popular really. I mean, it's not a lot of places you get cherry juice.
No, but I do like cherry juice. I love cherries.
I love cherry juice. I have had it before.
But that's the kids' version though. No, that's all right. Well, good with me. I would quite enjoy that.
He doesn't drink.
Yeah, so I would. Yeah, I don't drink at all, really. So I don't know how they do it for adults. That's fine with me.
It's okay because I can Google how they do it for adults, and I could try the adult version. But knowing me, I'll probably want the mocktail.
Do you know what? In most cases, it's like they'll do all of that and then just add a shot of something. So a shot of vodka, a shot of rum, something like that.
Might be a shot of kirsch to go with cherry or something like that. It sounds like to me.
Mark says Cosmopolitan.
I think that's another one that Evelyn likes is Cosmopolitan.
Yeah, but Evelyn likes them all.
Evelyn likes anything strong.
Yeah.
Anything that's... You'll see Evelyn because when I upload the Toby Breakfast video, she's in the Toby Breakfast video. So you'll meet
her acting debut.
You'll meet... No, because she was in one of our Lanzarote ones.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah,
of course. No, it's great to have her there. Carrie Bradshaw, Cosmopolitan. You watch Sex and the City?
Yeah, I watch Sex and the City. Yeah, I don't remember what they drink though, but yeah, they do a lot of drinking in a lot of drinking and a lot of fashion in Sex and the City, and a lot of sex, obviously.
Yeah, hence the name. She said. Yeah, Carrie. Mark said Carrie Bradshaw drank them.
Right. Okay.
So funny enough, I think I mentioned this before, but I did that little. I haven't done one for a while, actually. I must go and do one again. But from the famous cookbooks, I've done some. And in the back of all the cookbooks,
there's cocktails.
There's cocktail recipes, but obviously based upon the theme. So if it's Friends, it'll be a Friends theme one. There's one for the Star Wars one and a few. So come the summer, we will do some of those.
Yeah, and I want to do some cocktails because I've got quite a lot of the Baileys. So I've got the Colada Baileys. I've got the apple pie Baileys, the red velvet. And the strawberry. So I want, and obviously the normal, but I want to get there's a chocolate cherry one that I really, but I can't find it for love nor money. The chocolate cherry color Baileys. So I really want to find that and then do.
Oh, I wonder if it's in this. Funny enough, actually, because you found a website that does deliver Baileys, don't they, from the United States?
Yeah, well, they don't deliver it from well, I don't think they deliver it from the United States, but in the supermarkets have just started stocking Colada Baileys, and they were sold out in seconds. But I had ordered mine. It was slightly more expensive where I ordered mine, but I had ordered mine.
Espresso martini, Mark would like. Do you know what? I love coffee.
I tried it. It was too strong for me.
I'll give that a go, Mark. Actually, that does
espresso martini. You wouldn't give it a go.
Espresso, I wouldn't.
Yeah, espresso, but you can't have the martini.
No, I'd have the virgin.
You can't do. You can't do.
Are you sure? You must be able to at some point.
No, because what would you add? It's only martini and an espresso shot.
Oh, okay.
Because like I saw I don't know if you ever watched it, but I watched the Red Bull and the Zerano. It really enhances. It tastes like you're drinking cherries. It's just amazing.
Where was it? I'm not sure I was with you. They were serving these orange liqueur type cocktails. And in the actual cocktail, when they served it, you had 4 segments from Terry's Chocolate Orange.
Oh, that wasn't with me.
No, that wasn't.
I would have tried that.
Yeah, that was it. And that was what they were serving. So every time you ordered one, you got these 4 segments. So you could, if you have 3 or 4, you would basically have an entire chocolate orange to it.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I was going to say that did actually look quite nice. So
yeah,
pretty rich with all that chocolate.
But I think for me to detract from the taste of the alcohol, that would be quite nice. See, I'm not like, I don't really like, like chocolate liqueurs and things like that. I'm not a lover of those. But I do like Kahlua in my milkshake, and I do like Baileys in my milkshake as well. I really think they're just, I think it's
even said, Mark, that's just an espresso without the martini.
Yeah, exactly.
That'll do me.
It's just espresso without the martini, and it'd be cold, and you don't like cold.
Do you know what? I've actually started to change on that.
Yeah.
I thought, so I've got an espresso machine. And I don't normally, I always order the hot coffee, but Nespresso have now got these drinks that you can do for cold. So the idea is you brew it, let it cool, put it in the fridge, serve it with ice, and then I was never into all that. But actual fact, recently I gave a few a go, and they're quite nice.
Oh.
They are quite nice. And obviously Starbucks and Costa, they do their own versions of iced coffee.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, iced coffees and stuff like that. But I always find I find the iced ones too strong rather than the blended ones. The blended ones I can handle, but the iced ones are far too strong.
I used to try. There used to be. We can still get it now. Actually, it's called Camp Coffee. So it's a jar of like coffee liquids, like a really strong coffee syrup, and you add that to milk, and that's quite nice. You use it for making cakes. Mark said, I remember when my nana was giving me a baby sham when I was 16 on New Year's Eve.
Baby sham. Do you know what? There was a girl that I used to go to school with, and she really liked baby sham. And I'm like, yeah, baby sham. That was when I was going to school, we used to do these things called tag names, and I did something like, I think mine was Frenchie, and hers was baby sham. I was just like, oh my god.
Oh god, I used to drink when I was a kid Thunderbirds. When that was there, that was the again when I was a lot younger, Hooch was in.
Oh god, and I used to hate Hooch.
All the old Alco Pops are Hooch.
Yeah.
There was one called Smirnoff Mule, which was really nice actually. It was ginger beer and vodka. That was really nice. And there was another one as well that they used to do in the Alco Pops, which name escapes me. WKD or something like that. Wicked or something.
Wicked.
Yeah. That was another one I used to drink. But again, this is back in the 90s. I'm showing the age. But yeah, they enjoyed that. That was good. Used to like all those.
I was never really an Alco Pops person. But everyone would say, oh yeah, but it's just like a fizzy drink. No, it isn't just like a fizzy drink.
A few of them, it's not like a fizzy drink.
Yeah, it's not like a fizzy drink. But yeah, what was Mark saying?
Thunderbirds lethal. Yeah, it is. Oh god, it is, because it doesn't taste alcoholic, and when you start drinking it as well, like a lot of cocktails, when you start drinking them, they don't taste alcoholic as well.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I could drink a lot of Disaronno and Red Bull, but I could also drink a lot of vodka and Red Bull as well, and that would get me very drunk. Pina coladas, no, they wouldn't get me drunk, but just Disaronno and Red Bull and vodka and Red Bull, especially vodka and Red Bull, that would really get me.
We used to go years ago. I used to go to Angel Islington, and they had I think it was called the Cuba. Was it Cuba something? Cuba Libre. Cuba Libre was a bar there, and they used to do happy hour. So Monday to Thursday. This is when I was a student. For cocktails, buy one get one free. So we used to go there. We used to drink loads. These are really nice ones as well. But yeah, I don't know if it's still there, the Cuba Libre. But that was in Angel Islington, really nice bar. We used to drink there. But yeah, they do happy hour, buy one get one free. Don't know what they were thinking, because
they knew exactly what they were thinking.
Should we go back and get those ones as well? But really, really nice actually.
But they do these happy hours, but for me, they're not real happy hours anymore. So it's not like, oh yeah, buy one get one free and things like that.
Oh no, they used to be brilliant.
Yeah, they used to be really good, or like half price or half price get one free and things like that. Yeah, but they don't do any like real proper happy hours anymore.
Mark just says strawberry daiquiri, just like slush, knocks me for ill these days. Yeah, daiquiris used to be really good.
I've got a friend, and when they don't do it on very many menus, but whenever it's on the menu, she will get it. Do you know, she loves strawberry daiquiri.
We used to go to the sports bar in Camden Town, and they used to do £12 pictures. Now that doesn't sound a lot, but back then that was a huge picture. And we used to go for Sex on the Beach, which was I think it was coconut milk, rum. I forget what's in it now. And you get a massive picture for £12. It's half price on a certain day. So we would go there with the sole intention of drinking a picture of. Now a picture of cocktail is a lot.
Yeah.
That's about 10 individuals. So we go there and and that's your evening sorted.
Yeah. Well, with one picture.
Well, there's a lot. This picture was huge. It used to be big. This is going back a while now. I mean, obviously they don't do that now. But,
no.
But the deals used to be a lot better.
Yeah. Like I said, the deals when I was sort of younger were a lot better than they are now. Now you hardly get anywhere that does like a proper happy hour, and they're always obscure, or they always take things off the menu when it's a happy hour kind of thing. So it's not like this is our cocktail menu and you get the full cocktail menu, happy hour, buy one get one free or whatever. There's no cocktail bar that I know that does that now.
No, well, this is it. The deals seem to be better for food. Yeah, even so she remembers Thunderbirds.
Yeah. I remember Thunderbirds. Yeah. I never drank it, but I remember it.
Yeah, you're not missing much. No. That was a bit of a oi.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? Yeah, we notice that now. All these deals for food.
Yeah, you get more deals for food now. But I mean, you don't get me wrong. You get bottomless brunches, but it'll be specific things like beer, wine, prosecco. Yeah. Those will be your three. So if you go to a bottomless brunch, it'll be beer, wine, prosecco. It won't be anything, and it's normally house wine of some sort. But you don't get ones that are the drinks that I would like to drink kind of thing.
Well, that's what I was surprised with Inamo, because for 40 something pounds, that was unlimited food, unlimited drink.
Yeah.
And you could have booze if you wanted. We didn't. We just stuck with
soft drinks.
With soft drinks, but you could have unlimited booze. I mean, obviously, it's limited. You can't say, I want the finest wines.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could. They would give you what they had, sort of house wine, house beer.
Yeah, it'd be house red, house white, beer, and whatever the house prosecco is.
Mark said, yeah, take good drinks off, leave rubbish drinks on for happy hour. Yeah,
exactly.
I think I've said this in a live before. I was watching this documentary by a chef, and he was saying never, ever, ever, ever order the special, because the special is the stuff they can't shift from the previous week.
Yeah.
So, if they had steak on a Monday, they'll have something else on a Tuesday. Then by Friday, they'll do like, I don't know, a steak stew special. But that's the meat. That's the steak on Monday. They couldn't shift.
What does Eve say? Oh, shoot, was that just I remember Thunderbirds? Yeah, I remember that.
And Mark said, I'm not one for sangria.
Yeah, I'm not one for sangria, but I've got another friend and she will drink sangria all day long, but no. I'm not one for wine, though, to be fair. I'm not, sometimes at my previous work, they would do these sort of like dues, and you would only get wine and beer as the drink. And then at a certain time, after a lot of people had gone home, then they would open the bar up to have whatever you wanted. But then that wasn't fair for the people that wanted to drink before that time, but had to leave, whether you've got children or whether. But I found that it was just the popular people that were, because they were going to stay late. So then they would open it for when they were staying late, kind of thing.
Well, Mark said, actually, about special menus is stuff coming close to sell by date. Of course, Mark, I forgot you were a trained chef. So, yeah, you would know that completely.
Yeah.
Not saying you did it. I'm not saying that at all. But I think you probably know the tricks of the trade that some people do. So, Ashraf, we'll take this opportunity to thank everybody for watching our Toby Carvery video. We will thank a big thank you for all your support. We were shocked.
So shocked at the numbers. Because I think I uploaded it on what was it? I might have uploaded it
Sunday?
On
Monday?
No. I might have uploaded it on Thursday.
Oh, was it? It's
Thursday, because we had a live on Friday or something like that.
Yeah.
And then anyway, so when I checked it on Saturday, it had 110 views. And then I checked it on Sunday and it had 900 and something views. And I was like, oh my goodness, that's amazing. Because a lot of our videos, they get like 30, 40 views and all that. And then the odd one sort of like springs into action. Like your Mark did a gaming chair and it's something like 3,000 views. Well, I checked the Toby and it was like 4,500 views, and I was so shocked. So thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you so much for your support. We really appreciate it.
Thank you to whoever liked the video.
Yeah. Or if it's just one of you watching it 3,000 times, we thank you so much.
But it was amazing, and I just was like, oh my God.
Minnie just says, it says 4.6 thousand views.
Wow. Thank you. I mean, thank you to everyone who's watched it, and if you liked it, thank you.
Sienna, hello.
Hey, Sienna.
You're right. So a big thank you to guys for all your support. We really appreciate that.
We really do.
We are going to upload we actually shot this before we did, so we didn't do it off the back of the success of this one. But we went to Toby Carvery for breakfast. Was it on
Saturday? Because I had uploaded the Toby one. I think it was like Thursday. Then we did the live on Friday, and then on Saturday morning, I said, you know what? Let's go to Toby Breakfast and things like that. So we had already sort of pre-planned it in the week, and I'd asked Evelyn and my mum to join us. You'll see them in the video. So we didn't even know that Toby was going to do as good as it has. And then all of a sudden, I checked it on Sunday. I was like, oh my goodness, we'd already filmed the breakfast one. I just haven't uploaded it yet. And I didn't want to upload the Toby breakfast because I'd already uploaded the Carvery. So that's why I opted to upload the Mina Lima.
Yeah.
And then maybe tomorrow I might upload the breakfast. But yeah, it blew my mind the way it's just shot
Well, if you want to see a grown man eat his body weight in breakfast, you will be able to see this on our video.
No, you ate more at the Carvery. He ate more at the Carvery than you did at the breakfast. Yeah.
Oh, so we've got a few messages. So, yeah. Evelyn said sangria is pretty much watered down wine. Yeah, Minnie, thank you for your thanks. That's really, really good. Sienna says hello. Mark says when we did weddings, we gave a table champagne and the rest of the table sparkling, even though they paid for champagne.
Oh, the secrets are coming out now. The secrets are coming out.
Well done, Dad. Oh, Vima, hello.
Hey, Vima.
How are you? You good?
Oh, you're well.
We're good, thank you. So, how are things with you? You're good. Sienna says, "So I was not in the chat last Friday." That's fine, Sienna.
That's okay.
This is why we do them Tuesday and Friday. So we realised that some of you go out on a Friday. So we thought we originally started these in lockdown, so everybody has something to do. But we thought what we'll do is we'll do one Tuesday, one Friday. So those that can't join one day can always join another day.
Yeah. Like Mark, he won't be able to join on Friday because he'll be down in Bridlington, enjoying food, fine wine and food, I'm sure. But it's nice that he's caught up with us today.
Yeah, really good to see you as well. But like I said, we like to have them on both days because we always love chatting to you guys.
Yeah.
We always like to catch up and have a little chinwag. So it's really, really good to catch up with you. So Vima, what have you been up to? Anything exciting? Have you had a good week in this? Well, I was going to say have a good week. The weather's been horrible. Mark, I really hope the weather changes for you. I work in our conservatory. So I'm working from home still, and the rain was just bucketing down like on top of the on the roof. So yeah, it's been pretty. But
it's been grim.
Yeah, it has. But they are forecasting better week next week, so I'm really hoping you get a nice day. Well, somebody was telling me actually they come from down north down to London. They were saying actually the weather was much nicer there. So I hope you have really nice weather. That'll be really nice, especially if you're going to eat, especially if you're eating outside because that's a real nice experience.
And birthday.
Yeah, birthday as well.
And birthday. Hope you have a nice birthday. Hope you have a nice cake.
Yeah. Are you making your own cake? Or are you gonna?
No, you better not. You better not be making your own cake. What? Somebody better be getting you a cake.
Well, I don't know if you make cakes that good. I'll be tempted to make my own cake, but.
I don't know. I'd still like a cake bought for me or made for me by someone else. What does Mark say?
Mark said we've had no rain, but yesterday was Baltic. Boltic. Does that mean it's
as in you? I don't know what that means.
That's blasted us, though, right? What was I going to say? But no. Yeah, we hope it is. So Vima asked, where do you guys? You're in Caversham. Oh, you're in Reading.
Okay, I've been to Reading once. I've been everywhere once. I've been to Reading a few times. When I was younger, I had a friend who was training to be a croupier, and so I used to go up there and visit her. She was in a house share.
Mark said, "Sorry, Baltic means cold." Sorry, Mark.
All right, Baltic. Because I was thinking in my mind, I was thinking Baltic as in
we're soppy southerners, so we got the
like Iceland or wherever they have like loads of ice. That's what I was thinking, Baltic. But
I think someone's going to be ring on the doorbell in a second.
Really?
Oh no, it's just somebody delivering leaflets. I thought it's something.
Junk mail.
Rob, better get me a cake.
Yeah.
All right.
Rob.
We'll have to drop him a little hint. So we're south east London.
Yeah.
Just on the border with Kent.
Yeah.
So not too far. Yeah, not too far from Kent, are we?
No.
Not 10 miles? 20 miles?
I don't know how many miles.
We never counted it as well. Yeah, so we are.
I'm not good at the geography part. So.
But it's not too far for us to get into London actually. So that's why we like to do our little jaunts up there. Yeah. How are you finding it in Reading? Actually, in fact, it's quite an easy train ride. It's only about 25 minutes into Paddington.
A guy that I used to work with, he travels from Reading every day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he goes, but he pulls into Paddington, I believe. Yeah, Paddington, and then makes his way from Paddington. I just think, oh my god, that's just a journey from
yeah,
Reading.
that is. Well, you say that, but it's an hour for me to my office from here, hour and 20 minutes from there, and from Reading to Paddington's only 25 minutes.
Yeah, but he's got to get over to Old Street.
Oh yeah, that's a bit of a trek. If you worked in Paddington, you'll be all right. You'll be breeze because you can just walk.
Yeah, because you work in Paddington, but he's got to then take I think it's the Bakerloo line from there.
Yeah.
And then change somewhere. Oh no. Now that's too much. That's too much.
Changing the subject slightly, just quickly. So Sienna's asked, when are we going to do a sweet video? We did say.
Do you know what? We have got one coming up because Mark's brother sent us a load of sweets. Mark's brother and his girlfriend very kindly sent me some Buff Puffs, and we contained in that box there was some more chocolates. It's in the corridor. I don't know if you want to grab a chocolate.
Well, no, so we'll do that because we'll spoil the video. But
yeah,
go on.
But we will do one soon.
Do you know what? I keep saying that as well. Like, you're right. Sorry, Sienna. My brother sent, because he lives in the United States, so he keeps sending over food parcels, but he sends me all the weirdest stuff that he can find because he knows for a video. And I've been building them up for the last 2 months. And good thing with American products, they never go off because of all the preservatives. So
building them up. But yeah, you've eaten all the chocolate covered.
Oh yeah, I did eat them.
Coffee,
but they were nice though. But yeah, you just accept my word for it. They were good. But we will.
Have you finished them?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but what was I going to say? But I will be doing those as well because in the last video, it was such classics as mashed potato lolly. You wouldn't eat that.
I didn't eat that. No.
Oh, that was weird.
No.
I don't know if anybody remembers Smash. You remember the instant mash, Smash Get Mash? So basically,
Mash Get Smash.
That's the one. And basically, you probably wouldn't have had that in Canada.
No.
But it's just basically it's that sort of instant mashed potato.
Just add water to it.
And no, yeah, that's right, to make the mashed potato.
Was it? Sorry.
I'm trying to say every 5 minutes. With America, better. So basically, with this this lolly, you've got the instant mash, and I think they've added some like glucose syrup to it, and it's a very weird taste.
I didn't taste it.
You'll see it on the video. But anyway, I won't be doing that one again. But there are other ones as well. He has bought me called a cricket bar. And I thought that was the name of it. But no, it's actually a bar made from crushed crickets. The crickets that make the little insects. With blueberries in them. So nice and healthy for us to try.
Enjoy.
We'll have a little bite of that if I can find it.
Nothing. Him, yes.
But there's some good stuff in there. Marshmallow in a jar.
Oh yeah, the marshmallow in a jar. Yeah, that was weird. I have seen that on in films and stuff.
Oh,
but I've never.
The popcorn I'm really looking forward to. So you've probably seen us have the Snickers one, but they do a Twix one, and it does taste like Snickers. I've never seen it in this country.
See, for me with the Snickers one, it was like plain popcorn. So half of the popcorn was plain with like Snickers chocolate. So it was weird to have a plain tasting part of the popcorn with the chocolate. For me, that was weird.
I don't know, Minnie, if you get these in Canada, so you may be familiar with these. I've never seen them here. Mark said, have you seen the whole cooked chickens in a tin from America? I use Smash Flakes when I make Weight Watchers Scotch eggs instead of breadcrumbs. Oh, right, okay. I've never tried that, actually, breadcrumbs in.
Do you know what? I haven't tried Smash for
years and years.
30 years.
I haven't either. I think it's one of those things. I think my brother and I used to get my mum to buy it, but just because of the novelty factor of it.
What, because of were they robots or
coat them in dry Smash? I'll have to give that a go. So does it actually? And do you fry that as well, so it just crisps up? I suppose you could do that for quite a few things actually. So what is that, like a breadcrumb substitute? So obviously because it'd be lower carbs, wouldn't it?
I'm confused because in my mind I'm just trying to think, because I can't remember.
It's just flakes of potato.
Oh, it is flakes.
Yeah,
I can't remember it being flakes.
It's just dry, freeze-dried potato.
I don't know why I thought it was chunks.
No. It's all flakes, and you just add water to it, and it turns back into mashed potato.
In my mind, I'm thinking I couldn't think of anything worse.
It's all right. It was nice. From what I remember. Yeah, it goes just like breadcrumbs. Yeah, so like a breadcrumb alternative. That makes sense. But no, I've got to say, so some of those sweets do look nice. So Sienna, we will do it. We will make a sweet video.
Definitely.
And we will try it. And yeah, let's see. You've got to try with me though. None of this pulling out.
No, I'm not trying no mashed potato business.
It's not mashed potato. It's sweets. It's not instant mash.
That wasn't mashed potato.
No, but you can try the cricket bar.
No.
There are some good ones as well. I'm looking forward to trying those. Some of it I've never seen. I do that whole chicken in a tin though. I don't know. I'm
crazy.
not sure about
I'm not. Yeah.
Mind you, would it be any different to tin tuna? You get fish in a tin. What would be the alternative to chicken in a tin? And I know Tesco do chicken curry in a tin, which is the chicken pieces in there.
Yeah,
I've never known
I wouldn't have that though.
A whole chicken in a tin though. I've never.
That's crazy.
Nasty tune chicken. Tins, I think.
Tin,
nasty tin chicken.
Yeah. I don't know. Anything with too many preservatives in. Don't get me wrong. I will eat processed food and I do eat packet food and things like that. But anything that's got too many preservatives, numbers, pesticides, things like that, I tend to.
Nah, it's all right. It's just a few chemicals.
Yeah, darling. Yeah. Look how tall you are.
I know.
Yeah.
I see that on a vlogger from America. It was viral. I'll have to check that out, actually. Do you know what, though? Talking of the preservatives, because my brother did say that as well. He said he bought some hot dog rolls and he put them in his cupboard anyway, as things do. He forgot about them. He left them. And he said about 6 months later, he opened the cupboard and he thought, oh, God, these are all going to be, caked in mold. He said they were as fresh as the day he bought them. Just the look of it, they were still nice and soft. So the preservatives in them, for them to be exactly the same as when he bought them. Mark said, yeah, it looks so sad. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. That's something.
Yeah, I mean, for me, like I said, I do eat processed food. Like I eat bread and all of that type of stuff, and different cheeses, things like that. But I buy a lot of M&S stuff. Like if we don't have time, or if I don't have time to, because just move that over.
Move your thing.
Yeah,
to do.
Sit back. So if I don't have time to sort of do things, I will sort of do something from a packet, let's say, or what we call oven food. So, I'll put fish fingers or something like that. So I will eat things like fish fingers and things like that. But we don't tend to have too much oven food. Sorry, go on.
No, Mark said tin food can last up to 30 years. Is that right?
Really?
I had no idea. Yeah, I even said chicken doesn't like to be tinned. Yeah, I was going to say it's not the sort of thing you would order in a restaurant, would it? Yeah, can I have some tin chicken, please?
Yeah.
So many additives in it. Yeah, I can imagine that as well. I suppose if it's vacuum sealed or the preservatives in it, yeah, to keep it going.
I think we just don't tend to eat a lot of it. Like the sort of things that I like that's considered oven food is things like fish fingers. I like hash browns.
Yeah, but that's all freezer stuff.
Yeah, that's oven food. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about oven food, preservatives.
Corned beef chopped pork.
Now, I've had corned beef, but corned beef chopped pork.
So is that basically corned beef in the shape of a pork chop? And that's what the substitute is. Years ago, when I was a student, I used to shop in Netto. Right, no shame.
Oh, God.
It was very, very cheap. But they used to do a 12-pack of burgers for about 99p. So you can imagine the quality of these burgers. And I'll never forget it. I went for my beeline for my 12 burgers because that sorted me out for the week. And I looked in there and somebody had opened a pack of burgers, frozen burgers. These are frozen burgers. And they were open and there was a bite mark in the frozen burger. So how hungry have you got to be to eat a frozen?
I imagine a child would have done that.
No, this is a big bite. This is an adult bite. Vima said, try mint chicken with Indian spicy ingredients. Do you know what? You will like it for sure. Do you know what? Actual fact, there's near us there was a fantastic. And do you know, we were so gutted. There was a Indian restaurant near us. What were they? Was it Bengali or was it?
No,
was it South? Was it Nepalese?
They did Nepalese there as well, yeah.
And the. And then he just said, oh no, not a frozen burger with a bite. No, somebody had done, I don't know, they must have been, I don't know if they were all there or they just wanted to taste, but who would eat a frozen burger?
Yeah.
But yeah, and they did this fantastic cod
Fury fish curry.
Fury fish curry, which huge chunks of cod in it. It was one of the nicest.
Yeah, it was the nicest. And then I would get like a Nepalese curry as well. It was just,
oh yeah, there's a restaurant near us called the Royal Gurkha. That was is it Royal Gurkha? I forget what the name of it now. Something Gurkha, and that was Nepalese.
I was that Nepalese.
That's Nepalese, and that had fantastic dishes.
Yeah. But now, I mean, a lot of the good restaurants they changed hands, and then the food isn't as nice as it was before, and it's so upsetting when you find something. We used to order there all the time. They used to do prawn puri, really nice prawn puri, Dotty King prawns, which was like butterfly king prawns with like a mango salsa almost. Their Peshwari naans were really good. Yeah, all of that was so nice.
Peshwari naan is
Peshwari naan's one of my favorites, but obviously it differs from restaurant to restaurant. But one of the nicest Peshwari naans I've ever had, and you agreed with me.
I know what you're going to say.
Masala Zone.
Yeah, before we say
Masala Zone. There's a Masala Zone in Covent Garden, and they do like a thali dish, which Vima you'll know, which is little bits of everything. And we ordered a Peshwari naan, and that was we haven't been there since. We must go.
Yeah, we must. Do you know what? It was absolutely. They put loads of butter on that.
It was right by Inamo as well.
Yeah, that's right. Do you know I used to have a flatmate of mine, and he loved his mum used to make him chapatis. He'd make him probably about 12 of them. And what he would do is he put all the chapatis in one sort of bunch, and then he would put a huge dollop of ghee on top of that chapati, right? Massive. And I'm talking a huge dollop of that. And then what he would do is he'd grab sugar. Sorry, the camera's going bosh. He put the sugar and he put all of that over the ghee and the chapati, and he'd fold in the chapatis and eat it. But you know what? I got addicted to it as well. So at night, he'd make this thing, and then we would just be folding in the ghee and eating that. Oh, it was delicious. It was so good.
Oh my God.
Mark said last year and years, because of the salt chopped pork, so all the cuts of the pork, crappy bits, and then shaped and reformed. Oh no.
God.
Bit like a dodgy kebab. So all the little bits that revolve around that little skewer that you don't know what's gone into it.
Yeah. Madness.
That was delicious though. That ghee. I know it's incredibly fattening ghee. I mean, it's almost like pure.
In my mind, I'm thinking of clogged arteries.
Yeah, well, I'm surprised we haven't actually, because we had so much of this stuff, but it was so good.
Mm.
Sienna, you're gonna go. Bye.
Bye,
we'll let
Sienna.
you know when we do our sweet video.
Yes, definitely.
Our candy video, and we won't do a frozen burger thing. Mark said I was watching what World War II army people getting rations for the day. They opened them up and cooked them, and still tasted great. That was on the floor. Oh, really? So they actually taken some rations from back then and just reopened them and ate them.
Yeah. Then God, yeah. What preservatives would have been in there?
Well,
maybe was it preserved by the tin?
Well, partly vacuum packed, isn't it?
Mm.
So that's over 60 years ago. So that's a long time for that to be done. Do you know what? It's the same though, I suppose. A similar concept with wine. You know, when you find wine in a shipwreck. So much so that they said because of the temperature of the sea down there and the pressure as well, it preserves it a lot better.
Preserves it, yeah.
So much so that I think they said one vineyard was thinking of doing that. Actually, they're going to store their wine bottles on the ocean floor.
Oh, really?
Obviously, not in a shallow ocean, but just purely because of the way it stores. It's supposed to keeps the wine at really low temperature, but proper temperature.
I mean, whenever we watch the Escape from the Chateau, I don't know if anybody watches it, but they also do Escape from the Chateau DIY, where they go and help all these other people who have bought chateaus in France. And some of them, they go into their storage cellars when they're sort of like, bringing the castles back to life. And they find like all of these bottles of wine and all of this. And imagine, I'm sure he found bottles of wine as well. But they're like a treasure.
Oh, hundreds and hundreds of years old. Mark said the Dutch rations came out best because they feed their army better. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, Mark said he loves that show. You do watch Escape to the Chateau.
Love it.
Do you know what? We find that really inspirational. There's something about that as well. I mean, he's just brilliant. Brilliant engineer.
I mean, he's so knowledgeable, and I find him so interesting to have this wealth of knowledge, and that he teaches the children as well. And you know, he's like good at his cooking, and then he's good at his engineering, he's good at the maths and all of that. But also he incorporate, you know, he gets the children involved, and all of that. And I really, really like that. And then his son came into one of them, his older son, and helped him sort of like doing like they did a chef's thing. I can't remember if it was for a wedding or for a party or something like that. And he was just so proud to have his oldest son and his youngest son, all three of them in the kitchen, sort of like preparing dishes and that. And I thought that was quite sweet.
I was going to say, Minnie, you might not have heard of this as well. So it's a British show. So it's about a couple. They bought a chateau in France, and it was really, really run down. But the guy, he's this engineer, former British Army officer engineer. So he's got great skills as well. And him and a builder friend of his, they just reconstructed the whole thing, and so they let it out for weddings and events. But
we thought it'd be so cool to stay there one day. And go and visit this now famous chateau.
Oh my God, Mark said it loves all shows like that, and A Place in the Sun.
Oh God. Yes, I love My Place in the Sun.
Kelly watches that on not on repeat,
but whenever it's on, I will watch it.
The other.
I watched the Tenerife ones, and don't get me wrong, I watched the Doin ones and the Andalusia ones and all of that type of stuff. But I really do prefer the Florida ones, the Lanzarote ones. I like watching the Tenerife ones. I don't think I've watched one in Gran Canaria yet. There was one in Italy where this lady, she was single, and she just wanted a tiny little flat because it was just her moving on her own. And they showed her this cottage. It was a beautiful cottage. It was the cheapest one, I think. I think she had something like 90,000, and they showed her something for 60,000.
Mike said he loves to snoop around.
Yeah. Then she bought the one that was right in the center. I think it was like 90,000. Tiny little place, but that's all she wanted. You know, she's going to go live in this country all by herself. Wanted a tiny little property, and she got it. Yeah.
My favorites are the ones that are completely unrealistic in their expectation. So they'll go around and go, I want a house on the coast. I want it 4-bedroom. I want a pool. I'm not going to pay a penny over 50,000. And the guys, depending on who it is, the lady that's always pregnant, or the guy that does something, will just turn around and just go.
Jasmine's the one that in every episode, Jasmine's pregnant.
You're not going to get that. You're not going to get. No. I want that. Oh, that's what I'm afterwards. I thought, oh my God, you've got to compromise somewhere. But I don't watch it really, but the ones I will do, Kay go, it's Lanzarote, and I go, so I'll come in. I go, oh, they're Boy del Carmen. I love that place.
Because you've got a couple, and they prefer Playa Blanca, and then Johnny and Jasmine are my two favorite presenters. Sometimes I don't mind watching Ben, but. And then there's the other lady who's got blonde hair.
Oh, Mark said Jasmine's Greek Cypriot. I didn't know that.
Oh, I didn't know she was Greek Cypriot. She speaks perfect Spanish as well, doesn't she? I'll tell you.
Yeah, Mark said there's a lot of time wasters on there. Clearly, some of these people have just gone there for a holiday. They've got no intention of buying. I just think, no, you.
Do you know what it is? I think sometimes you go, like, if it was me and I didn't have any knowledge of, I mean, you see 5 properties we saw before we bought.
Ben gets angry.
Yeah. Before we bought this house, it took us a year. We shopped for a year.
Yeah.
I don't think you can see five properties and say, oh yeah, this is the property that I want. But also with the other girl, she's got blonde, longish hair. I think she's pregnant now because she did a couple of episodes where she's pregnant. She's quite forceful, I find. She goes, well, I'd just like to tell you, the market is really moving fast, and you really want to take it. And you da. I think, I feel pressured. Like, oh. But you can't show me 5 properties and then I'm going to, if you show me one and I've fallen in love with it and I think, do you know what, let's do it. Let's go for it. Fair enough. But,
OneDrive can't sign in, whatever that means.
Is it plugged in? Oh, yeah, it is plugged in.
Yeah, you just have to flick it off. It's still going. We're still live.
I thought, oh my God, the battery's running.
No.
But, yeah. But yeah, I wouldn't be able to pick a property in 5 properties. I don't know if behind the scenes maybe they show them more properties than 5.
Do you know what though? It's more for people like me that haven't got a clue.
Yeah, I would need advice, and I would need to be put in touch with reputable estate agents.
You're fine though, because you can do research. Me, I'm terrible. I need someone to make the decision for me. I need someone just go, all right, here's 3 choices, just pick one. And I go, that's the best one. That's like me.
No, but I would do a lot of research, but I would want to be put in, because sometimes there are quite a lot of scammers aboard, you know, and that's why that program is good, to put you in touch with reputable estate agents and things like that.
Well, I suppose wherever you go, there's scammers. Do you remember the taxi driver in Florida?
Oh God, yeah.
Oh, so we went to Florida Mall. We're supposed to go to Florida Mall, which is about a 10-minute drive.
It's not quite.
What about 15? No, it wasn't that
about
far.
20.
All right.
I'd say
20,
about 20, yeah.
So anyway, this lady got in. We went into the taxi, and we thought, because this is my first trip.
Yeah.
It was only your second or third, and then about half an hour, 45 minutes later, we're still in the taxi. I said, I thought you said this was close by. You said,
yeah.
So she clearly thought, right, I'll rip these people off. They could tell by accents we're foreign. And then took us on this real long trip. We ended up paying something like $30 odd.
Yeah.
And then on the way back, it only cost me 12, because the guy said, no, you've been ripped off. He said, this does happen with taxi drivers. They'll take on a real long trip to make more money.
But the thing is, before, because I'd gone years before.
Well, I used to watch Coach Trip as well.
Coach Trip. Do you know what? I only watched a couple of those. I didn't watch too many.
Sorry, just to stop there. So poor Minnie was thinking, what on earth are you guys talking about? Coach Trip was a UK show. So several couples go on a coach trip. And then obviously it goes round various sort of holiday
I think
destinations.
it's the one where you vote people off, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what it's going to come on to.
Sorry.
So the idea is that each couple can vote somebody off. And I think they replace them though, don't they? From memory.
I think further on, yeah. I only watched a couple of them. I didn't watch too many of them. Normally there was something else on at that time. And that's why I normally didn't watch Coach Trip. But they did the celebrity one, which looked quite good. But again, because it was on at the same time as something else, I never really used to watch it. But yeah, I did watch things like Magaluf and things like that.
Hello, Beth.
Ibiza Weekender. Hey, Beth.
How are you?
We love watching. Well, I love, Mark not so much, but I love watching like the holiday programs. What's the Ty Pennington one that he used to do? Extreme Home Makeover.
Oh yeah, Mark said he loves the celebrity ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really, reality TV is not really my thing, but it is yours.
Yeah, I like watching like Extreme Home Makeover, things like that. But when Ty Pennington left, and then they got that guy from Modern Family to do it, I didn't think it was as good. But Ty Pennington does another one. And they came over to Britain as well to do it, but it wasn't as good as
Magaluf Weekender. Love
it. Magaluf Weekender.
Is that the one?
That Jordan, I tell you.
Is that the one that's what's his name?
Joe Ibiza Weekend.
Who's the one that
Joe Lycett does the
the voiceover. That's the one.
Does the narration.
Oh, do you know what? I really like Joe Lycett. I think he's
I don't think he's that funny.
I really like Joe Lycett. He's a brilliant comedian.
Yeah.
But he's a really good commentator as well. I do like Joe Lycett.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, he's not that funny.
Right.
But then you like the guy that narrates for Come Dine With Me as well. You find him quite funny.
Somebody Lamb. Is it Alan
Lamb or something like that? I don't find him funny.
Oh,
either.
No. He's really good. He's really
there
good.
might be a couple of things that he might say that might be funny, but for me, he's not that funny.
We're good. Thank you, Beth. Yeah, really, really good.
How are you?
How are things? We haven't spoken to you for a while. Good to have you back on. Hope everything's all right in the West Country. I was going to say as well, Mark said, he doesn't narrate it now. Who narrates now? Well, mind you, Joe Lycett's gone on to bigger I say bigger things, but different things.
He's got his own show and all of this,
you're tucking into your Toby Carvery. That's what we like to hear.
That's what we like to hear.
I hope you...
Did you tuck in as in you got it home delivered, or you've just come from there?
Or you're in the restaurant right now?
You're in the restaurant right now.
Yeah, I don't know if you got a chance to see our one, but yeah, we haven't been for ages, so we were glad to do the video.
Yeah.
No, Joe lost it. Yeah, he does the sewing bee. He also does. He had his own thing on scams, didn't he, for a while?
Yeah.
Beth said home delivery. They don't deliver to us.
No, we're not close enough.
We're just out the catchment area of the nearest one, so we actually had to go there. Mark said, yeah, 3 meats. Did you go for all 3?
Or 4 in our case. We get 4 meats.
Pork, gammon, beef, turkey.
Yeah, but I only go for the pork, gammon, and beef. Sometimes they have lamb. Not very often, but sometimes they have lamb.
And you always go for king size because you get the sausages with it.
Because I get the sausages with it. But you know, I had a thought, right? Because they always cheat me on the meat part, right? Because they cut it very thin. Someone commented on saying, what is it they said? Oh, they cut the meat so thin, it's like neck curtains. They're not going back again. Them and their family's not going back again. And I can totally understand why that would upset. Because sometimes when they cut mine, I get a little bit upset thinking, hang on a second, I've ordered king size. Why am I only getting 1 slice of meat? But what I've come to the realization, this is what I should do. Get Mark to get a full carvery, but put his meat on a separate plate. Then I can have that meat.
Oh, I see.
Therefore, because it doesn't really matter, because it would be the same as paying king size.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to buy that.
No, it doesn't matter, because they can just put that on the side. You're still paying for it. You're still paying for
I
it.
suppose.
But they're just putting it on the side on another plate. Then I'll have it. There you go. Now I just thought of it. I thought, right.
There you go. Not that we're trying to con Toby at all.
No, but I feel like they do cut the meat very thin, right? I feel they cut it very thin.
I said you can read the Gazette through it. Hold out.
Yeah. Look, that poor person, goes here. It's like neck curtains, right? It's true.
Well, do you know? I don't know what it is with that as well. Because, like I said, they said to Kelly, we'll do it on weight. But I thought, you're not weighing it. So obviously they're doing it by sight. Yeah, Beth said, yeah, they do.
Yeah, it's very thin. So as Mark is vegetarian, I should get him to get the normal size, because he can still go up for as much veg as he wants. Put his meat on a separate plate and I have it.
Oh, Minnie said, oh, that's a good idea, Kelly. Yeah, you could ask for it on a different plate. It's good thinking, Kelly. There you go.
Exactly.
So I'm going to be everybody's friend because I don't eat it.
And then I will have it. And then at least I can have 2 slices of my meat.
I can rent myself out, actually, as the meat topper. Yeah, if you go with me, I'll get your meat put on one side.
Because they normally charge, because it's $8.49 for the normal, and then they charge you, I think it's like £2.50 or £1.50 for a king size. But I think it's for, if you're just getting vegetables, it's like £5 something.
So Beth did the same. You said my dad ate the meat from mine because I don't eat the meat. That's it. Yeah, there you go.
There you go, Beth.
Yeah, use Mark to get more meat.
Yeah, use Mark to get more meat.
Minnie said that one.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, Minnie. I'm going to use Mark to get more meat, exactly.
Well, we might film it and then get kicked out of Toby.
No, how would you,
I'm joking.
No, I'm just saying, because all I'm saying is that, they would just put, I was thinking, do you know what? It came to me just before I went to sleep, and I thought, damn it, all these years I've been cheated out of that meat.
We do have more important things to worry about than that. That's your thought. So, Beth, just out of interest, can you actually get desserts home delivered? Because that was, I don't know how they would home deliver ice cream, but I just
they wouldn't deliver ice cream.
I don't know though. I just wondered, because some places do the pie and stuff like that. Everything comes with custard, so I wondered if you could actually get that home delivered.
Custard, I can imagine them delivering, because I imagine them to put that in a little pot. But ice cream, no.
No. Well, we'll see. Actually,
No,
I'm interested to see if they do the home delivery bits.
We were talking about crumble earlier.
Oh my! They just eat. They only do 2 desserts, which would make sense.
Yeah.
That would make sense then too. They'll be the ones. Otherwise, I got this sloppy mess when you delivered.
To have a roast delivered.
Oh, they are. If you could, we couldn't get any more lazier than ordering coffee delivered.
Do you know what? Right, because the other day I thought to myself, I really could do with a roast, but to prepare a roast takes so long.
Oh yeah, exactly.
But now, when I cook anyway, it takes a long time. By the time you prep your ingredients and all of that. Unfortunately, I'm not like Mark, who's a chef, who probably can do things very quickly. For me, it takes a bit more time. I'm not a chef and blah, blah, blah. So I'll say to Mark, do you know what? Let's do our Sunday dinner together. Well, it's taken so long now. He doesn't want to do Sunday dinner because he thinks it takes too long. Oh, so when I'm doing it, when I'm cooking, it's all right that it takes a long time and you hoover it up in 5 seconds. But when we're doing it together, you don't want to do it
Well,
anymore.
I see it more as a winter thing. I mean, also as well.
Please, you'd go Carvery every week if you could.
Well, no, that's different. Because you're not cooking it. It takes so long to cook it. When we do it on a Sunday, we start early, say like 11.
Yeah.
And then we're eating at 4, and I thought to myself,
but that is normal. That's normal.
Yeah,
for people.
I know, but
because like a lot of people will get up very early and they'll start their roast so they can have it at lunchtime.
True.
We don't get up that early. We get up and then we start the roast. So obviously you're going to eat at 4 o'clock.
And I think we're doing all that. Then you eat it. Then you got a ton of washing up to do. And I thought, no, just for £8.50 or whatever it is,
just go somewhere else and get it done.
I'd rather pay for the convenience of it, I think. And that I've got to say, it is outstanding value. It's such good value. Because
I know that there were there was a person who complained about the slice of the meat, but I said, it's not for everyone, which it isn't.
No.
Do you know? And that's totally understandable that it's not for everyone. But for the amount that you get of unlimited trimmings, and you can go back up for Yorkshire puddings and stuff as well, it's not bad. I think £8.49 is very reasonable.
Yeah, that is a good shout. It really is. And we were shocked by the breakfast. I mean, a £5.
£4.99 for the breakfast. That's not including drinks. That's just the breakfast. £4.99. You get unlimited. Now 4 of us went, and it was just over £30, right, for breakfast, unlimited, with unlimited tea, unlimited coffee, unlimited lemonade, and for breakfast with unlimited toast, bacon, sausage, all of that stuff. I feel that's very, very reasonable. If you went to the local cafe, I mean, you wouldn't get unlimited. It costs you. Yeah,
Beth said the breakfast is amazing.
Yeah.
Do you know what? You'll see it in the video when we upload it. But there was quite a few changes actually. So a lot as you go, the chef does it all for you now. You can't help yourself. But even I thought with the toast, I thought, how are they going to do this? But yeah, they basically say how many slices of toast you want till 2 brown, 2 white, whatever it is, and then they give it to your go to your table. But I actually like that change.
Yeah.
The one thing that always irked me about a breakfast when you used to go was, of course, they'd leave all the bread out and you help yourself. But the number of people you see will thumb through, I don't know why, all the bits of bread. I'll have that one. No, I won't. I'll put that back and then I'll have another one. So now, actual fact, it's delivered to you.
Yeah.
So Minnie said, "Oh, my grandmother gets up early on a holiday to cook the meat and dinner for whatever holiday because she makes sure the food is cooked well so that all of us can use and enjoy it."
Yeah.
Right. So it's nice of her. Yeah, that is nice of actually. It is a real sacrifice actually for somebody to do that.
Yeah, it's a real sacrifice to sort of get up early and start the cooking and all of that type of stuff. Because sometimes when you're doing something like I've watched what's his name, Nigel Slater. When he's doing like his slow cooked lamb, that starts taking hours, sometimes overnight, and all of this. And I'm just thinking, my God, I don't have time for all of that. I don't have enough love, I think, to do something that
Mark says Scandy's manhandle the bread.
God.
Oh, do you know, that always used to put me off in any buffet is that people's hygiene habits when they're serving stuff. So that is the one thing actually I've got to say has been good at, if there is anything good as a result of the pandemic, is the fact that you do have it served to you, so you were less people touching stuff.
Yeah, because I think in the States they call it family style. So where they bring it to your table, but you can order as much as you want, but they just bring it to your table. But what I don't like is when they do time slots and they're not quick enough to bring the food to your table. That's my only bugbear. But if there's no time slot and you can take as long as you want or need, then that's fine with me.
Minnie said we let her do it as long as she's enjoying it, and she does love to cook.
Oh.
And as a family, we all know that she's always happy cooking. Do you know what? She probably absolutely loves it.
She's probably one of those ones that just takes care of the family.
Mark said, have you seen Nigel Slater's film about his life called
Toast?
It's fantastic.
What's his name? Freddie Highmore plays Nigel Slater when he's a young boy. And funnily enough, I was reading about it this morning because something popped up on my feed about Freddie Highmore and the languages that he speaks. I didn't know he speaks French fluently, Arabic, and Spanish fluently, but he also speaks Portuguese. So when he does all these, I mean, Bradley Cooper also speaks fluent French. And when he does obviously interviews in France, he speaks in a French accent. And they said to him that his French accent is actually native to a certain region. And he says, "Do you know that you have an accent?" He goes, "Yeah, I do, but I don't." He doesn't know why it's from that region. I mean, like I said, I can tell when if somebody from France speaks in English, I can tell that they're not like it's not the normal that they're from a different region of France. I can't tell you what region, but I know that they're from different parts of France from the way that they translate to English. But when they're speaking in French, I can't hear different regions. I can't hear the accent. I can only hear the accent when it's in English. But yeah, Freddie Highmore. And then I was reading his bio, and he said that he plays Nigel Slater in Toast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
No,
so I must watch it. I must watch it.
Would you recommend it, Mark? Is it any good?
Well, you said it's excellent.
Oh well, oh yeah, because you said it's excellent. Sorry, yeah, you did say it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got to see what was the film with Bradley Cooper in where he plays a chef.
Oh, I didn't watch it.
No, I haven't watched that yet. So he actually plays a chef in London.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, it's based in London, but he actually apparently he worked as a chef in London.
Oh, right.
To build up the experience of it, just to get anything. But yeah,
that's like Tom Cruise when he did Cocktail, when he came to. He actually learned how to flip bottles and stuff in TGI's in Covent Garden.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Mark said he is very good.
Right. I might have to take a look at that. Yeah. Because I know somebody. I bought the book Toast, I believe, but I never managed to read it. It was during my time when I was buying a lot of biographies, and I was reading Rupert Everett and what's his name? My bookie, Richard.
Oh God, that's Russell Brand. Yeah.
There was a couple of others, but I read like Babs Windsor and Jerry Halliwell.
Minnie said that. Wow, that's amazing. Sometimes I can barely speak English properly, just like me. So it's so cool that someone can actually speak many different languages. I think it's a great skill.
I think to speak Arabic fluently.
Well, actually, they do say English is quite difficult to learn because of the different.
English is difficult to learn. Yes.
I was going to say that apparently it's easier to speak. I don't know if that's true, but certain languages can be easier to speak than others.
I find French difficult to speak, but we were talking about this before because of the the masculine and the feminine and the singulier and all of that. So I lose myself, and they say in a reverse than what we say in English. So it takes me a minute.
Yeah, I know what you're
saying. To translate it in French. And
yeah, we would say the red door, but they would say the door red.
Yeah, la porte rouge.
Yeah.
And things like that. So it takes me a while to, like, if you ask me to say certain things, like, I don't know, table, certain things, yeah, I can say those things, but to create a sentence is a little bit difficult. So I have to think. But if I've been doing it for a few days and just keep talking, then it comes very naturally.
Mark said, yeah, Queen's English.
Queen's English, I'm telling you.
How now, a brown cow?
But yeah, I find that English is very difficult for somebody. And whenever they see the word iron, especially the European iron, they always want to say, "Oh, I'm very tired." And I go, "No, it's tired. You don't pronounce it." No, it's tired. It's tired. No.
That's phonetics, isn't it?
Yeah.
Too many proper rules to follow, and it's confused. This is what Minnie says for my to learn French was my worst subject in school. Thank goodness we had to take it up to year 9. We were well and overdone with that one. Lol. Do you know what? I was the same. I dropped a lot more of the languages at school. I was allowed to back then. So, I said Spanish thought it was hard with nouns and feminine and masculine. Yeah, that can be.
Yeah.
Handy for Lanzarote, though.
Yeah. I mean, I did do Spanish for a little while. She said, I remember her saying my pronunciation was really good. But I think that the reason why but I have a really good ear. So to make pronunciations and things like that, I've got a really good ear.
Oh, 2 nice ears.
But to learn the rules is very difficult. Like with rules, Mark can pick the rules up quite easily. To learn the language may be difficult for him, but to pick rules up, it's very easy for him. For me to pick the language up is very easy, but to understand the rules is very difficult.
Aqua con gas, we know that one. Bottled mineral water. There was
but con gas is sparkling.
Yeah, so I said bottled milk, with con gas is with gas.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? I did read. There's an article from a polyglot somewhere. So a polyglot can speak many languages. I think you have to be a polyglot. I think you have to speak 8 at least. And he said the way he learned was that you just have to teach your brain to immerse in that language. So what he would do is he would get loads of packs of post-it notes. And he'd write say you're learning Spanish, he'd write the Spanish word to everything and stick it all around that. So if you walk around, your brain absorbs that saying and phrase. So you'd have wall, stick it on, door, you'd stick it on, the sofa, you'd stick it on, and you just stick it all around the house.
Yeah, I think that would be easy for me to learn, yes. But to put it in a sentence is what would be difficult for me.
Café con leche.
Ah, café con
with
leche,
milk.
yeah, with milk.
There you go. Or just all you need for Lanzarote. Yeah. Do you know what the sad
Un bien, s'il vous plaît.
Well, that's French.
Well, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know it's French because I can't speak Spanish.
Oh, you saw that article? Oh, you did read that as well. Yeah, so that's how he immersed. I think it was in The Guardian. He said that's what he did. He just immersed himself in it. So and that's how he learned the languages quite quickly. And this guy could like segue effortlessly from one language to another.
Very I would find that very difficult. If I spoke French more often, I could segue from French to English quite easily. But to do another language, like let's say Spanish, and then segue the 3, no, I don't think I could.
Yes. Barney the dinosaur, no, please don't type that, please. Not funny.
Who's writing that?
I don't know, something called Barney the dinosaur. Just put something on there offensive. Minnie said, oh my God, we had that in French class 6 and I lost confused at the first. Yeah, I know how to say door, table, pencils. There's an easy way to do that. Merci beaucoup. So, one way you can actually learn it is doing it that way. So put the post-it notes up and then you can learn it that way. But yeah, very, very easy way to learn a language. Well, I say easy. At least it does from your brain. It allows your brain just to do that from there as well. So a quick way to learn.
Yeah, I think you need to try to find easy ways to learn or easy because it gets more difficult as you get older to try and train your brain to sort of learn new things because it gets more difficult as you get older. But and I believe it's because when you're at school, you're immersing in learning. So it's the brain is like a sponge. But then as you go to work, because you're doing the same things daily, maybe slightly different, but you sort of stopped the learning curve. So then when you go back to pick it up a little bit later, it's just that little bit more difficult.
Yeah, it is as well. So what have we got planned for the rest of the week? Anything exciting? Anything nice they're going to do as well? I was going to say it depends actually for us. I don't know what we're going to do.
I haven't sort of planned anything. I'll have to have a little think. But I think it's going to be dependent on weather as well. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Sort of see how the weather goes, and then I'll have a look online and maybe plan something and see what we can do on a Saturday. Yeah.
Anybody got any ideas? We'd like to hear from them as well. We're always on the lookout, obviously, for ideas for videos. So we always like to have that through. I think that's what we'll have planned. So we've been going for nearly 2 hours.
Wow.
That has been going. But do you know what? We always have fun chatting to you guys because it goes so quick. And like I said, we always like to do that as well because it helps us to catch up with you as well. Had a really good one. Mark's going to do a few chores.
What chores?
There you go. You could learn something from there. We could always learn something from doing that. I was going to say, so...
You're going to go watch the football now, aren't you?
Oh, hang on. Minnie says something. Might go for lunch in the park again. Oh, yeah, of course. Day after the weather holds up. So, you've got some... How long... I was going to say, you're close to the park, aren't you, Minnie?
Yeah.
You didn't fancy going to the beach?
I think is it a beach park? Was it Park Beach? Is it sort of like the two sort of things together?
Interesting to see, actually. I don't know as well. Because, just early on in the conversation, we were talking about beach types. So we had, obviously, the sand, change bed, clink clean tank dust. Or is that, have you got a tank?
He's got fish.
Oh, fish. Oh, okay. So have you got to do this thing where you've got to then transport the fish onto into another bowl and then clean out? I had a friend of mine who used to keep fish. He said it was not a nightmare, but he said that was the bit he hated, was actually cleaning out the tank. Yes. I think we shall leave it there. Guys, thank you so much for joining. We really appreciated that, for all of your nice comments. Lovely to see you again. Well, hear from you, I should say.
Yes.
We look forward to catching up in the next one.
Mark's getting ready to watch the football.
Minnie said, yeah, walking distance from where I am, and just a little, was it much? Pond made for little kids to make castles in, just a small and simple. That's nice though, actually. Actually, in Birmingham, they tried that for a while. They actually exported loads of sand and put that in there in the sort of central Birmingham. So it was sort of like, I think near the, what's it called now? They almost created like a mini beach there. They put deck chairs out there and stuff like that. I mean, obviously, I haven't done it for a while. Yeah, see you Friday. Yeah, we hope we will see you, Mark. Yeah, really enjoyed it, guys.
Oh, if you have time to join us, because I thought you might be, you know, having the frivolities of your birthday weekend.
Yeah. So enjoy. Yeah. Like I said, we'd love to have you there, but we don't want to interrupt your birthday.
Yeah, exactly.
We're always happy. Beth, we hope you come back as well. And Vima as well. We hope we see you all.
Minnie, obviously.
Yeah, exactly. We'd love to have you here. Sienna as well.
Sienna,
Evelyn. Coco, come back. We'll look forward to see you next Friday, live 6 o'clock, as always. Oh, yeah, he goes on Tuesday. Me said, have a great rest of the week. Can't wait for Fridays. Yeah, enjoy your week, and I hope the weather lightens up to get there. So I'll be there. Oh, fantastic. We hope you will. Really look forward to seeing you then. Listen, guys, have a fantastic week. Stay safe. And always, we look forward to seeing you in the next live.
And remember, you're never too old to have fun. Take care, guys. Bye. See you Friday.